For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone, talking some Wildcat football here with redshirt freshman running back DeAndre Brown and the head coach Ken Collums. DeAndre, let's start with you. The other night, your third 100-yard rushing game. You've gone for a 109 a couple of times and 106. I've got to believe you'd throw all the 100-yard games back for a win, right?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love winning. But, I mean, our team fights hard, and even when we lose, I mean, we're sad and beat up, but I just know my brothers are going to fight the next week to get another win.
DeAndre, take me through the emotions of a game like Saturday night. You're down 17-0 to McNeese State. This is the number 10 team in the nation. And I guarantee you probably know this, people who don't have a vested interest in either team, they're just following the score or watching it. They're thinking, oh, here we go, McNeese. They're going to blow this thing open. At the end of the night, you've got the ball down 11 in the fourth quarter with a shot. You got a shot. What's happening? What has this guy over here done to instill in this team this spirit that says, doesn't matter how far down we are, we're not giving up?
That's right. One thing Coach always says is when we get down and adversity is against us, we just sit back and go to the fundamentals. And I just think that's our team keeps that with us every week. It's adversity hits you different times of the game, and when it does, you just have to sit back and just look at the big picture and know that the guy next to you is going to fight just as hard.
You guys sure did fight hard, down 31-20. That was the final score. And now you go into a game against Sam Houston State. Again, as we said, 300-yard games for you. Now, you're a legacy kid. Your dad, Eric, was a running back for ACU back in the time when I was here on campus as a student. Do you know what your dad's high total is for a single game?
No, I have no idea.
You don't know?
No.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
111. The old man's got you by 2.
I think I'm going to get him.
Okay.
I think I'm going to try to get him.
I just wanted to inspire you. Let's talk to your head coach here. I'm telling you, you know, we lose some of the greatest players who've ever played for ACU. Sharkandrick West, Daryl Cantu Harkless, Taylor Gabriel. Boom, you come in with 2 running backs who have put up prolific numbers in high school, and they're doing it on a weekly basis. You got a heck of a 1-2 punch, including this guy.
Yeah, that's this thing is not about the individuals, and it's called a program for a reason. You're not, the good programs across the country are not up and down and up and down. And this just in, good programs need good running backs. That's kind of the catalyst for consistent offense is a good running back. Playing quarterback, I knew this. Yes. My best friend was a running back now, a guy that can tote it. And we understand that here, and a lot of people do. But the fact is, we're blessed to have DeAndre, and he's done a great job for us. You can tell he is getting in it. He's getting in a groove. He's fun to watch. He looks like he's starting to really make things easy. And when you watch a running back like that, that's you pay money to go watch people like that. And he's doing a great job, and so is Herschel. And to have 2 guys, we're very fortunate.
Here's the thing that jumps out at me. 300-yard games, that's great. But look who he's doing it against. You know, I mean, to go for big yardage against Northern Arizona, top 25 FCS team, and to do 100-plus against McNeese, that at their place, that's special, isn't it?
Yeah, and it doesn't really surprise me because I see it every day.
Last year you were telling me this about DeAndre when he was redshirt.
That's exactly right. How, you know what, we might – and of course, I was a little bit – he hadn't done much. He was doing academic stuff. Hey, we're trying to get his feet under him, and we might have somebody special. I always kind of throw that in there. But in the back of my mind, I thought, all right, this guy's going to be pretty good. Yeah. So, you know, what you guys see on Saturday, I get to see it every day, and that's what. And he's a consistent guy that shows up. He works hard. He does what he's supposed to do, and that's what makes him so special.
Not a coincidence, is it? The guys who do well on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday usually are the ones who do pretty well on Saturday.
That's right, and you see it. Rarely do you ever have a gamer. You know, the guy doesn't look all that good in practice, and all of a sudden in the game he turns into a different guy. That doesn't happen. What you see during the week is what you see on Saturdays, and that's how it is with DeAndre.
31-20 the final score. When you looked back at the film, what jumped out at you from the game Saturday?
Well, number one, that McNeese is pretty good. You know, they are they're the upper echelon of this league, and
really in all of FCS, they're among those best tems.
That's right, and so that showed us, you know, how far we have to go. We've got to go a ways, but you know what? I don't know that we're light years away from that. We're a little bit of a player here or there, and some consistency here and there, and more importantly, depth. You know, we've got as we grow this program, you don't grow it by one DeAndre Brown. You grow it with several of them, and guys that can pitch in and guys that you can roll in on the O-line and secondary-wise. And so we came away with, you know what, that's where we want to be. And we're going to get there. And we were, nobody likes losing. Losing is a horrible feeling, but we know this thing's going to be fine. We're going to be there someday. When we build this stadium, McNeese is going to come into our atmosphere and go, ooh, we better be able to hook it up for 4 quarters. And we did a great job of protecting the ball. We threw one interception, but we still hadn't lost a fumble. We're one of the only 2 FCS schools in the country who hadn't lost a fumble. And our guys are bought in, and we forced 6 turnovers. Unfortunately, you don't get bonus points for turnovers. You have to do something on offense, and at times we did something on offense, and at times we didn't. But that had a lot to do with McNeese, and we've just got to play a cleaner game this week against Sam.
17 points off those 6 turnovers the other night, forced by your team. Yeah, Sam. They're not bad either. This is a team that perennially goes to the playoffs. A couple of years ago, they went back-to-back to the FCS National Championship game. They're 3-4, though. They're at a bit of a crossroads in their season, and yet I look at their team and I think, how in the world is this team 3-4? They're good, aren't they?
They're very good, and unfortunately, they beat the team that just beat us in McNeese. And you got to have some players, and you got to have a good plan and good coaches to do that. So, we go down to Huntsville this weekend. We've got our hands full. We have got to play well. We cannot be hit and miss. It's not going to look perfect. It's not going to look great all the time because you're playing against a good team. And guess what?
Those guys are on scholarship too, as I understand.
That's exactly right. And you know what? Whatever they do is not going to look perfect all the time because at times we're a really good team. We've just got to put together 4 quarters and protect the ball, get a few turnovers, and we'll have a chance to win this game.
Last thing, Jared Johnson, their quarterback, he looks every bit as good as Daniel Sampson. Reminds me of him a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing that up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that
no. Just ruined your lunch.
Yeah, that's right. He's really good. I mean, Jared he can score from anywhere on the field.
Yeah.
He's been a little bit hit and miss as far as throwing, but the bottom line, when he puts it on the money, they've got the receivers that can catch that thing in stride and go the distance. He's a fun guy to watch. Obviously not as opposing coach, but I'll enjoy watching him later on as they play other people.
You got some fun guys to watch too, including this guy, DeAndre Brown. It's ACU versus Sam Houston State. Here's a little nugget for you. The Wildcats have won 6 straight games in Huntsville against Sam Houston State. Never mind the fact that the last time ACU played there was 1983. We won't talk about that part. But for DeAndre Brown and for Coach Ken Collums, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.